Sorry, I need to get some butter over here. What up, YouTube? What up, the Book of Face? Wagwan, what's up? Ohio Zaimus, and all the other salutations that you've heard me use throughout the craziness. How are we doing today? All right, so today is the final day of this week in our filming. I'm doing a couple of different things at once, so y'all bear with me. Let's go ahead and start off with our shout outs so we can get them on and over with, and I can get on to the show because I'm gonna go a few minutes late. Um, so we're gonna shout out our frontline and essential workers. Y'all know who they are. We don't have to mention them by name. So thank you for your service. Thank you for doing the job that some of us can't do, won't do, or don't want to do, or all the above. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Next, we are going to shout out our military service members, Army, Air Force, Navy, and Marines, active duty, retiree, reservist, National Guard, Coast Guard, spouse, or family member. So my brothers and sisters in arms that have always had my six, I always and forever have your six. Thank you for serving with me, alongside me, in front of me, and behind me. To the family members, brother, sister, mother, father, auntie, uncle, cousin, all them people, kids, all of that. Good. Thank you for being there. Y'all have the hardest job out of all, just being there, whether it's an email, text message, a care package. It could be a phone call, a handwritten letter. You guys make our job a little bit more bearable. It makes doing the job that we do a lot easier. So I thank you, I thank you, and we thank you. Last but not least, we're gonna do our BLMN Black Lives Matters movement. One time for the one time Facebook or the Book of Face. One time for the one time YouTube. Um, um, so this touches close to home, as you guys already know. So I'm just gonna say for my drunken Puerto Rican chef family and my family, the Swanee Smith, Batchin, Coleman, Strickland, Dampier, and Moody family, keep your head held high. Know that this too shall pass. All things, even when it seems like not plausible or possible right now, are possible through my God Himself. Continue to let Him yield the sword of vengeance for you, and know that we'll make it through this. As hard as it seems, through the one day at a time. Breathe. Damn, Mama. Breathe and know that He is right there with us, walking with us, talking with us, breathing with us, grieving with us, the whole nine. Keep your head up and remain safe. And from both of my families, we're right here with you. All right, last but not least, I don't know if y'all saw my sticker. I voted. Y'all need me to vote. Vote, vote, vote. Vote, vote, vote. Hold on, y'all. I'm just making sure I got my candy going. I'm making some broken glass candy. And at the same time, I'm cooking my mama some shrimp. I'm making my mom some soup. So I'm going to take y'all this way, and I'm going to turn y'all this way so y'all can see me and y'all can hear me. All right, so y'all can see me. Y'all can see me. We are going to make her, I'm going to cook a little extra here. All right, there we go. So what I am cooking right now is I'm making some glass candy that I wanted to go with our drink. But I am making her a soup, which is I made a turkey and chicken broth because she's not feeling the best right now, and she wanted shrimp. So we are doing a kind of a play on a shrimp and or a chicken soup and wild rice or like a orzo. Instead, I'm gonna do it kind of along the lines of a pho. I'm doing it with some vermicelli glass noodles or rice noodles, and I have a turkey chicken stock or broth that I've made. She wanted specifically shrimp, so we are sauteing up or pan searing some shrimp right now for her, and then it'll have like cabbage, carrots, celery, other elements already in there. Just getting that ready for mi madre. I love my mama. I love my mama. I'm gonna, of course, add a kick to it, which is the cayenne. Heat tends to really help, really help when you're not feeling well. Open up the pores. If she has some turmeric, I would use that. I cannot find it. I'll get it too hard on it. I thought she had some turmeric. If she has some turmeric, I'd add that in this as well. I don't see it right this second, so I'm not going to worry about it. It has a lot of other healthy components to it for her. We're going to let that shrimp just go ahead and sear. Our stock has all the real flavor it needs. We just gave our shrimp a hit. Oh, I am going to put some Zatarain's in it really fast. A little hint of that seafood taste with our crab boil. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, I know y'all are like, wait, is that the show for tonight? No, it is not. That is not the show for tonight. That is me being a big old mama's girl and trying to take care of my mama and make her happy. I like to see her happy. I might have to, however, put a lid over that, or that spice is going to fuck everybody up in here. All right, now we can get started. My bad, you guys. I told y'all I'm a mama's girl. I got to take care of my tea lady. So we are going to be making today, I'm sticking with this, the final day of our comfort food. I am going to be, I know I wanted to do a pumpkin stuffed Cornish hen, which I'm going to wind up doing next week, just because I was doing homework. As y'all know, I got 4 more classes till graduation, so it's really cram, trying to get the dean's list. So staying focused and trying to be a mom, help my kids with their homework. That makes it even more difficult. So I've been really kind of just focused on that. I didn't make it to the store. So I'm going to do that one for you next week along with oxtail. And I'm apologetic because I know a couple of you guys were waiting for that and the oxtail. So I'm sorry, I will get that next week. Today, since I couldn't do that, I decided to do something that I also wanted, but that I did not have to attempt to go to the store for it. So what that is we are going to make I'm making a split leg quarter chicken. So a leg quarter sliced in half. We're going to pan sear it or brown it on both sides. Then we're going to put it in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes. About 370. Yeah, about 370. About 10 minutes at 370. Let it cook a little bit more. We're going to create a hollandaise sauce to go over the top of it with a little herb. And I am going to make a hollandaise sauteed Brussels sprout with a homemade macaroni and cheese. Comfort food. The drink, since I took it old school on y'all butt yesterday. Sorry, y'all. I got to make sure my candy is working its way through. Hold on. I'll be right back there. Hold that thought. All right, there we go. All right, all right. So for the drink, I am going to make a hypnotic breeze. Since I took it old school and I got my hypnotic, and you know I've been on certain stuff tough lately. I want to continue on with my hypnotic. So we are doing a hypnotic breeze. Okay, that's a little sugar to dress our plate. There you go. Wow. All right. All right, that's going. So what you're gonna need for this, and I don't have, I would put this in a martini glass. You know what? Maybe I'll just put it in a wine glass. I think, yeah, yeah. We're gonna do the wine glass. Hold on. All right. So you're gonna need coconut rum. So as you know, I'll be using my Malibu coconut rum. You're gonna need hypnotic. Okay. You're going to need pineapple juice. Okay. That is literally it. So again, I am going to moisturize my line just a little bit here. There we go. Just like that. Perfect. All right. Make sure my outside is pretty much clean and everything is on the inside. Okay. All right. Our shrimp is done. All right. That is done. Mm. Now, you want to add 2 ounces of, well, we're going to start with this. We're going to add 1 ounce of Malibu. So one shot, basically. Okay. You're going to add 2 ounces of hypnotic.
Mommy,
And you want to take this soup to grandma?
I'm gonna have this.
What?
Can I have one of these?
You may have one. And a splash. Now I'm making a candy on the stove that I'm gonna have to let sit. So when I take pictures of the drink, you'll see a glass candy sticking out of this, but this is your hypnotic breeze. Literally broken down.
It just picked up too.
What up, Rico?
It just picked up too, Mom.
Voila.
Mom.
Okay, baby, I heard you. That's really good. No, you picked up too. Which is fine. You gotta take this stuff. Nope, you need to take this bowl to my mama. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me put some soup in the bowl for my mom. And then we will get started on.
Why is it hot?
It's supposed to be. All right. Put your brother's popcorn on the table, babe. Oops.
That was a good shot of it.
All right, there we go. My bad, you guys. Come take the soup up to grandma.
Baby, what? Come out here.
He'll come in a minute. He gotta take this to grandma.
Hey.
You got it? Yeah. Take that to your grandma. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, you're gonna need to make hollandaise. You're gonna need a saucepan. You want to go ahead and start this first. Get your oven preheated for your macaroni at 350. You know what? We're gonna cook everything at 350. All right. So you're gonna put in your saucepan. You're gonna put about a cup of water. Get that to a nice boil. Okay. We're gonna get that to a nice boil. And then we're gonna, once it starts boiling, we are going to bring it down to like a low, medium low, not really anything. Before we start our hollandaise sauce, we are going to go ahead and get bacon. We're putting bacon into our macaroni cheese and topping it with bacon. So we're going to go ahead and get that started. Okay. I'm not making a big one, so I'm gonna make about that much. And I'm not separating it. As you can see, I'm just dicing it as it is. It'll separate itself as it cooks. Thank you.
Why do you have?
And I'm gonna just put this into our skillet. All right. Now, the next thing we're gonna need while we do, so we got
I need to get some shorts on.
our bacon going. Okay, get some shorts on. Put this on the table, brother. We got our bacon going, right? Now, we just preheated our oven. I think that's on it. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Preheated our oven. This is blue and green food dye for our glass candy for the drink. I'm also including green onion in my hollandaise and in my, in with my macaroni. Now what I'm trying to find is my mixing bowl. Hold on. Found it. I'm gonna have to rinse this out. Cause I need it, or we need it, so.
Mom, Should I go back outside?
I don't know.
Yeah, you back outside.
Okay, there you go.
And then,
All right, let me wash this out real quick. Hold that thought. Now, so hollandaise is fairly simple to make. You just got to be willing to put in the effort, okay? So it's fairly simple to make. So let me come in. All right. So what you're gonna need for your hollandaise, you're gonna need 3 egg yolks. So get you a cup or something to put uh, the the whites to the side. If you're anything like me, I'm gonna still use the whites. I'm gonna use them for breakfast tomorrow. So all I'm gonna do is sit them to the side. So gently, you want to gently as possible, crack open your egg. Okay. See, I just poured the whites right out of there. Kept the yolk. Oh, I didn't make a trash bowl, did I? I'm gonna be our trash bowl for today. All right, we're gonna do this 2 more times. And I'm just lightly opening it, trying to preserve the yolk, removing the whites. Okay. All right.
I'm scared to wait. I'm happy. I'm getting weak. Jack. It was so mean.
All right. There we go. We'll put that on in there. Hi, baby. What's up?
I was having a great time outside in the back until Mike and Isaiah came out there.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. Big sister woes. She don't like hanging out with her little brothers.
No, it's not that. It's because I was just perfectly fine chilling out there until Micah came out there, and then they came out there, and now I can't hang out back there anymore. The last time, I'm gonna tell you one more time. That is our main ghetto play. Here we are.
All right. Now, we got 3 egg yolks already in here. The next thing you're going to need is a teaspoon of water to go in here. Did I bring the sugar over? I'm going to move this to the side because we're going to just keep that and use it for tomorrow for breakfast. Teaspoon of water. You need about 1/4 cup of sugar. Okay. You need, okay, I did bring out my butter. So if you already have melted butter, cool. But you're going to need about 12 tablespoons of butter. Okay. If you want to melt it, that's fine with me. I'm not going to melt it. Well, you'll see. I'm going to incorporate it in as I go along. So let me get my sugar. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and introduce my sugar, my water, a teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Okay? My bad. Hold on, I want to wipe down the stove real quick. I don't like to have, stuff popping on it. Leave it sticking there. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna use pink Himalayan salt. You can use Morton's. I have my grinder portion of that set to a certain level, which works for me. Maybe not work for you. You need to get it to where it works for you. I didn't get my lemon juice. Hold that thought. 2 teaspoons is literally 2 cupfuls. Okay. And then we are going to put a teaspoon of water. All right. Now let me get my whisk. And you're going to whisk this for about, maybe about 1 to 2 minutes. We're going to do it for about 1 minute. Check and see if our water is at the boiling point yet. Almost. Alright. Now, while we get that ready, we're going to go ahead, remove that to the side because we've already started or whisked it briskly. I'm going to whisk it some more, but I'm going to wait till my water gets boiling so that I can add in my butter and really get that texture and visual color or translucency that I want. Now I want the onion part, the bottom part, and I want the green. I want white and green, but I don't want to use this whole thing. I don't need to. So I'm gonna just cut the ends off and slice just a little bit. Same thing over here. I'm gonna slice just what I want or need, therefore preserving the rest of it. Okay. And we'll move that to the side. Now, I'm going to get the onion. I need a half a medium onion for my Brussels sprouts. So I'm going to grab that real quick. There we go. You know, I think for color, I'm going to do a little red onion.
Why you
with
like
it.
a girl?
Huh, baby?
Why you like a girl?
You look a little... You look like my little Zay Zay. That's what you look like. What coat is that?
I found it in the coat.
Oh, 1980s coat.
Not 1980. This is not even close.
Baby,
This is 1980.
you wouldn't even thought of in the 80s. You don't know what the 80s looked like. Shocked. Talking about 1980. He wasn't even, I wasn't thinking about him in the 80s. Shit, I was barely thinking about me. I don't know what the 80s look like. All right. Let me check on our bacon. Hold that thought. Everybody have a sip. Okay. So just that quick, you see how thick our hollandaise sauce is becoming. I had to move it off of that boiling water, cut the water down to a low, and now I need to add my butter. Hey. So we're going to bring that boil down to a low. I'm going to go ahead and incorporate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And to our hollandaise, we're going to whisk this up for about, you need some more, Mama? I do have more for you on the dirt. Let me just get my hollandaise sauce over my water, and I will get you.
You go ahead and take your time. I just brought my bowl back. That's all.
Was it okay? Okay. Good.
Whenever you see it.
I'll do it right now. I might need to heat it up. I don't know if my pot is still warm. I'm gonna heat it
Oh
up.
my goodness.
What's wrong, babe?
We're on film.
I am filming. Hold on, you guys. I'm still here with you. I am just told y'all I'm a mama's girl, making sure my mommy has what she needs right now. So bear with me a second.
Okay.
Give that just 1 minute and it should be ready, huh? Oh yeah. No, I just checked my bacon. I want to make sure my hollandaise is. Tuesday to Friday is my set schedule. And 6 p.m. to 7:30 is where the set for. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I'm on. All right, you guys. Oh, shit. I just hit that. Hold on, y'all. So we're about to take our bacon out in just about 1 more minute. And then what we are going to accomplish next, I'm about to start some water for my, we're going to start some water for our macaroni. We're doing the baby shells and cheese. So I'm not, and again, I'm not making a large macaroni. So I'm just going to get a pretty decent size. Actually, I'm going to use the one we're using for our hollandaise sauce. What up, Sheila? And I'm going to put some more water in it, a little oil, and boil our macaroni. When we're searing our chicken breast, I am utilizing the bacon fat or the bacon grease to do that. Okay. And so I'm going to pull up, I'm just rinsing off our chicken. I'm going to pull that up and we're going to go ahead season that. Get that ready. So once we remove our bacon, which we're about to do here in about a minute. How are you, cuz? Love you. Once we remove our bacon, we're going to put it on a paper towel. And then we're going to go ahead and immediately put our split chicken breast, or leg quarter, excuse me, which look like this. Okay. We're going to put them right on over into our grease. Lily, you want to help me? Or Micah?
Yes, ma'am.
One of y'all help me. I need y'all to keep stirring this for like another minute or so.
Okay.
Keep stirring. You got this, big boy. You got this. Your mama's little G. Okay, we got a good crisp on our bacon. So we are good there. I'm going to get some paper towel and just go ahead and take that up out of there. What's your problem, little guy?
Lily's unfriending us on Roblox.
Girl, if you unfriend them boys on Roblox, I'm going to beat your ass. I am going to beat it, the acid, spirit, the rotted, and spoil the child. That's not even up for debate. I'm going to tell you that right now. As soon as you do that, it's going to be me and you. She is such a big sister, yo. She knows how to push their buttons and hurt their feelings. When they agitate the shit out of her, she'll do some shit like what she just did and tell them that she's going to unfriend them on that stupid little game that they play, Roblox, Fortnite, whatever it's called. Knowing that I'm going to have to listen to all fucking night long. Why would you do that to me? You just don't care about your mama, huh? Just don't give a shit. It's fine. It's fine. How we looking over there, baby? Oh, I ain't heard of you.
Wait.
Oh, boss. Hers in there done gone and got good. I'm just playing. All right. What up, Auntie Jody? So, Miss Edwina, she's sexy, she's sassy, she's fierce. I'm messing with y'all. Let me stop. So we're going to start off by seasoning our chicken with a little bit of cayenne. I'm using McCormick's, a combination. I like this combination together. It is their Mediterranean and Southwest blend together. Okay. I love it together. Y'all, I need a ring on my finger. Somebody gave me a ring. I need a ring. I want to get murdered. I'm being silly. Y'all, listen, don't sleep on your bitch. I could do a little ring, thing. All right. I'm also going to use a little garlic. Of course, Lowry's, McCormick, and I'm not on her. Alright. We're going to flip it over and start at it again. Hey. Alright. Okay, there we go. Back at it again. Hold on, y'all. Still here. Ain't that bitch. All right. All right, and a little cayenne. And I'm gonna go ahead and sit our quarters on down in here. Okay, looks like I'm only gonna get 2 at a time. All right. All right, y'all. Let me rinse my hands. Then we're gonna start prepping our Brussels sprouts, okay? We're gonna go ahead and start prepping our Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna get a paper plate. That bacon good. And just move these 2 last leg quarters to the side. And then, no. I'm gonna show y'all how to start our Brussels sprouts. So just move them over like this. Matter of fact, we'll sit them right there at the stove. I'm gonna get a towel and wipe this down. Because again, we were handling raw meat. So I'm just getting a towel out my bleach water. All right. Always when I cook, I keep bleach water to the side, y'all. Easier to sanitize immediately. All right. Now, y'all want to see what the hollandaise sauce looks like? Hold on. So, we now have our completed hollandaise. So, we're going to take this off of here. And we're going to go ahead and put it in the refrigerator. And for about 2 to 5 minutes. Before we put it in the refrigerator, I'm going to sit it to the side and just kind of let it rest because you can see the heat coming off of my bowl, right? My hollandaise inside. So I just want to let it rest. I'm going to move it over. Just let it kind of settle itself down. Now, nothing was in this water, so I'm going to add more water to it. This is what we're going to put our noodles into, our shells. I'm not doing a big ass I am not doing a big old spaghetti. Spaghetti. Oh, hold on, Jay. I'll call you back. I'll call you back, Jay. I'll call you back. I'm not doing a big old macaroni. I'm doing just big enough. So, we got, and we're using conchas or shells. Paquito conchas. Paquito conchas. Or shells. Small shells. Baby shells. I use the small shells because it's fun for my kids. It's friendly. They like playing with it. It's not overwhelming for bite sizes. And it's just really good. We may not have any damn bacon left though if I keep snacking. Don't judge me. I'm good. All right, let me get our Brussels sprouts going. Hold on. Now, what up, y'all? So this is what we're gonna do. Brussels sprouts. Y'all know what Brussels sprouts are, right? I hate everybody who say I don't eat Brussels sprouts. Ew, no. These is many fucking cabbages. Do you eat cabbage? Let me ask you. Do you eat sauerkraut, coleslaw, a regular cooked cabbage? If you're Korean, do you eat kimchi? All of which are fucking cabbage. These are baby cabbages. Like, y'all going left field about it. These baby fucking cabbages. Y'all better chill out. So all I'm gonna do is peel off the dead pieces. Why? I'm gonna show you to YouTube. See that? I'm just gonna take that off of there. See that? I'm gonna just wait.
It's probably down here on
Yeah,
the
we just
floor.
take that off before we rinse
I don't know.
and move that to the side. I cut off all the dead pieces, even the bottom. We're pan searing our chicken right now. Um, roughly about 5 to 7 minutes on both sides. I am not. Actually, I am. I'm gonna cut
I
my
found
sprouts
it.
in half. What you find, baby?
Me and this is blue Lego plate.
Blue, blah, blah, blah.
Blue Lego plate, Mom.
Oh, shit. Sorry, my bad. What were we looking for the blue Lego plate for a reason?
They made it because I found it.
I guess they were. Let's stop asking questions.
You already have a start run one. See, that's mine. Mom, yeah. We're going to take these.
As I get them peeled and cleaned off, I am just slicing them
It's your room.
in half.
Now the
I'm about to take a good old drink.
This is our car. This is our car. It's still fine, right?
We're slicing them in half.
I don't have
It's gonna be easier to saute them or steam them, however you want to do. And for aesthetic purposes, when decorating your plate, it looks a hell of a lot better, cuter, daintier, however you want to say that. Now,
Give me some pieces.
I am going to saute these or steam these in red and yellow onions, sweet yellow onion, red onion, my green onion, and freshly cut garlic. That's what these will be steamed in. They'll be lightly seasoned with some garlic salt, some pink Himalayan salt, and cayenne pepper and regular black pepper. And then I will top it in plating. Actually, no, I'm gonna bottom it. You'll see what I mean when I say that. With hollandaise sauce. Okay?
And here's my player. And here's my coral gem.
Okay. We are close to flipping our pork chop right now. Pork chop. I'm losing my damn mind. It's a hypnotic. We're close to flipping our chicken leg quarters. We got split chicken leg quarters going. 7 minutes on each side. I'm using bacon grease, but in that bacon grease it would be olive oil or maybe even like a grapeseed oil, probably, or canola. Those are really good, healthy oils for you. And it would still, either way, be 7 minutes on both sides on a medium high to high temperature. All right. Let me go flip our chicken. Hold up real quick. All right. All right, hold on. Let me flip. Did I take the damn fork over there? Did y'all see me take the damn fork? No. Where? Oh, I did. Okay.
Right. Yeah, but she's waiting. Never mind. I got a hot one.
All right, it's ready for our noodles. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some salt in here. Drop some shells over in there.
I need to look. Hold on.
The salt or EVOO is to help it keep sort of an al dente or a firm feel. So that's what we're doing.
Sorry.
All right. Again, you see, I still got some left because I'm not making all that. I'm not making anything huge because again, my kids are only going to eat so much. They're more of the chicken. They'll eat the chicken and the Brussels sprouts. Um, I have to add the bacon into the macaroni. That's how I'm going to get them to eat that. But other than that, they won't eat a whole lot of it. So, which is fine. I just cook different things to try and get them to try something different. Be, you know what I'm saying? Be different. Know that you, as the little black king you are and queen you are, y'all can eat 5-star course. You know what I'm saying? 5-star meals, 5 and 7 course meals, something different. They ain't always got to be the same thing. Shit, they were born in Hawaii, so they definitely grew up eating some different shit. I'll tell you that. Because I'm the one that tries every fucking thing. Everything. I was at Safeway every day getting a poke bowl while I was pregnant. And no, I shouldn't have because of mercury, but I wanted it. I craved it. We tried every traditional Hawaiian meal that I could think of to include Samoan, Filipino, Polynesian. Like I was just over there geeked out. 5 years. Enjoying it though. So I try and cook diverse shit for them to eat because I want them to try and make their palate what they say eclectic. I want them to be eclectic in their palate. I want them to be different. It's no different than a parent wanting their child to learn French and German and see the world because they want something different than what society dictates as what should be their normal. So that's what I do. I feed them different. They've eaten, listen, they've eaten alligator rabbit. I have to feed them escargot. They eat sushi. They eat Filipino food. My kids, they're very well versed in food. I'm gonna tell you that much. And I like that. I like that it's something mommy's passionate about that I can share with them and that they enjoy. So we make for a good team. Mommies and babies. Or mommy and babies. I said that backwards. At least I said the plural of that. The plural of that backwards.
This is a 6 with number was going on a mission. Yeah, but Daniel was just doing it like this. And you're the evil person. No, you wanna know how? Now. Okay, go up.
All right. We got a handful more of these. We are going to, thing. I hope they think that. Sometimes they tell me that. And I be in my head like, Lord, did you just tell them to say that to me? I be asking him like, wait, do you really think I'm a good mom? Or like, because they'll come up to me like, Isaiah kissed me last night before he went to sleep. And he was like, I have the best mom ever. And then he went to sleep on me. And I treasure those moments. Like I love getting this time with them. I think it's healthy for mine and their development as a unit. as individuals.
Well, the house is always fine.
Uh, you know, I got asked by somebody the other day, do you think you should have stayed in your marriage for the sake of the kids? I said, I think that my children wouldn't be able to be healthy, functioning, contributing members of society if I had stayed in my marriage. My marriage was toxic, and I'm not speaking negatively on him because we're still great friends and I love him, but my marriage was toxic. It was bad. It was bad for me and him. And, we were best friends in high school and thought we could make that shit shake. And by the grace of God, we did for over a decade with three beautiful kids. But uh, staying in it, I've never been the woman. My mother raised all her kids on her own. With There was no man there. She did it by herself. She got us to grown. She got us to understand the value of our bodies, our minds, our spirits, our souls. You know what I'm saying? She did that. And the one thing she told me, even growing up, she said, baby, though it is nice to be married, and though it's nice to have, um, what people consider a two-parent home, it's nicer to understand how to love and sacrifice for you and your children more than all of that. You need to understand that sometimes those things may not be what's in store for you at that moment. You need to be able to recognize them and move past it. And it wasn't until it came to the point where the divorce was looming or imminent, should I say, that made sense to me. And so I told him, I literally woke up and told him, listen, I'm packing up. I'm packing up. We had been stationed out in Kansas for about 4 years, out at Fort Riley. And it was just time to go. I just knew it was time to go. So hold on. I'm checking our chicken. So when I knew it was time to go, I did the smartest thing. I sat him up and I talked to him and I said, listen, I love you. I do. But me staying here, it's not for the best of him. Me and you fighting, we going back and forth. Uh, you know what I'm saying? The worst shit you could do to a child is put them in an adult position. These kids, don't put them in no grown ass shit that they don't need to be in. Me screaming at you every fucking day, you screaming at me, that's not connecting. I'm trying to communicate. You not trying to communicate like this shit. That was to the birds. It wasn't working. So I told him, I said, you may not forgive me right this second. You may not understand why I'm doing this. But I gotta go. So I packed up all my shit, packed up the kids' shit, left them with everything in the house. He told me, he said, I don't get it, but I get it. And he let us go. And then a year later, he told me he appreciated what I did. He understood it and was asking me to help plan his engagement party to his new fiance. So sometimes you gotta know when shit is good for you and when it's not. I hate when people make excuses like your child is the reason you need to stay somewhere. You will fuck a child up worse by staying in some shit that you were never supposed to be in. Y'all need to understand that there are seasons to this shit. You're only meant to be with some people, around people for certain seasons. They're meant to teach you some shit. Stop trying to force shit and make it work. You got clear indicators. Have y'all ever watched Bruce Almighty, the movie with Jim Carrey where he got to be God for a day? He sends you signals and signs. It's up to you to pay attention. Stop trying to force some shit that ain't supposed to be. Just because you've been in love with this nigga for a decade, or he been in love with this bitch for a decade, Don't mean that that's what it's supposed to be. That meant that decade was your season. That is learning and growth and development. You back in college, boo boo. You back in college. Get your shit together. Learn, get up, breathe, and move on. Oh, why can't I make it see more? It says see more, but it's not letting me see more. Sheila, I can't see past was their dad for show me. Show me them. Show me. There it is. For 24 years, Lord knows we became one. I miss him every day of my life. Um, my cousin, your husband, was an amazing man, and I wouldn't have expected anything different out of Willie. This is the same man that saved mine, my sister's life, and my mother's life. So you guys got just as lucky as me and my mom and my sister did. So I understand what you're saying. And you definitely in marriage have to become one. If you spring now, every marriage ain't shit perfect. Now hold on, let me stress that ain't shit perfect. There gonna be times where y'all are back and forth at each other. But if that shit is every day, every second of every minute of every hour, that's not how that's supposed to be. That shit's not normal. It's time to let it go. All right, hold on, y'all. So look, we got a beautiful kind of char or sear on our leg quarters. Y'all want to see? Now I'm sitting on my hair because we're going to be putting them in the oven. And we're going to go ahead and place our, uh, I'm using that same, notice I'm reusing the bacon grease for the chicken. I'm using it for the Brussels sprouts to help me steam the whole nine. All right. And our macaroni is ready to go ahead over here. I don't think a lot of people realize that you got to be one in a marriage. Most people see marriage as a thing of convenience or them, and not the other person. I want you to here to pay my bills, um, buy me stuff, take me on vacation so we can post it on Instagram. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't have the true understanding or meaning of what uh, marriage is about, the unity, the sanctity of it, the sacrifice. Marriage is a sacrifice. I don't know if y'all don't know, but I know. Marriage is a straight sacrifice. Straight up. Not even joking with you. As y'all can see, I'm crumbling some bacon. I'm gonna make a little bit more noodles because I would like this to be a bit fuller for the family. Now, in a minute, I am going to sear a couple of shrimp to also top it with. And then, along with some fresh herb, most likely thyme. Actually, I'm going to incorporate a little dill into it. Let me get some dill. Mmm. Child, that bacon good. Okay, hold on. Let me grind my dill. Okay. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm looking for my dill. Let me get that. All right. We're going to add a little dill. Let me get a little oregano out. All right, we'll just move that over there. You know what? We're going to go ahead and chop them together. All right, hold on, you guys. Oh, that smells pretty. So, oh, that smells pretty. You are going to season this with pepper. What about? You okay? A hint of cayenne. Not too much. I'm going to use some all-purpose seasoning. I want a little of that oregano and dill mixture that I just made. And then I'm going to add some heavy whipping cream. I'm all out of that. Time to buy some more of that. And we are going to add an egg in here. And I'm whisk that up first. That'll kind of give me an idea if I want to add a second egg or not. Because like I told y'all, we're about to add some more noodles to it. I don't want to make a big long tray of macaroni, but I just want to make enough for the family. And I'm also going to add a little sugar and a little salt. Let me throw these over here. And check on our chicken. Oh. All right. We got about 21 more minutes. 21 more minutes. We let our hollandaise sauce rest. We're letting our chicken rest other than what we're about to take out the skillet. All right. We got our chicken in the oven for roughly about, it's only going to need about 5 minutes actually because it cooked pretty well while it's seared. All right. Brussels sprouts are in there. I want you take a handful of your green onions. The food is almost done right now, baby. And your white and red onion combination and move it over there with the Brussels sprouts. Now, what you have left? Excuse me. It's going to be kind of the topping or a garnish for your hollandaise sauce. We've combined it with a little bit of oregano and dill, the red and yellow onion, and the bell pepper or the green onion. What is it, baby? All right, we got our butter, our bacon grease. We're gonna add about half a cup of water and put a lid on this and let this steam. All right. Now, last thing we need to do is add our cheese. What's wrong? Oh, because I'm making some glass candy for my drink. So I'm using the Mexican blend cheese along with a mozzarella and a grated or shredded Parmesan, whichever one you got. We're adding that as well. We added the heavy whipping cream to make it a little bit more savory. A little bit more robust for your tongue type situation. All right, and now I'm gonna get, oh, I need to put a lid on this. Just enough sugar. So about 2 teaspoons, excuse me. Look at this place. That bowl. I'm adding a little dry parsley flake and a little salt. I need to cover our Brussels sprouts really quickly. All right. I'm gonna wipe down our stove top. We're gonna stir up the shells we already have in here along with our heavy whipping cream and other ingredients. And wait for the last little bit of shells to come out. And then we're gonna top it or crust it with breadcrumbs if I still have some left, which I'm looking for right now. I'm not sure if I do, I'm gonna top it with breadcrumbs. And we're gonna top it with bacon and shrimp and some more cheese, of course. So I'll put that to the side. What was I about to do? Oh, wipe down my stove. Okay, hold on. Let me wipe this down real quick. Do I have any breadcrumbs? Can you give me a piece of bread? All right, so I got a little cast iron skillet. You can move it off of there. And I'm gonna spray it down. I'm gonna put about 5 or 6 shrimp in here. Oh, I don't know. I want to say yesterday. No, I don't know actually. Hi. You got it? Oops, I turned y'all. Sorry. Booketh of the faces of the booketh. Oh wait, what happened? There we go.
I don't think.
No, that wasn't the right one. Hold on, y'all. Alright. There we go. Thank you, boo. All right. We're gonna put our macaroni in to the oven. About 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna end the show. And I will take a picture, make the plate, and show it to you guys at the end. And make sure I get my herbs back in here. There we go. Pop done came in here like, when is dinner done? My daughter done came in here like, when is dinner done? I need to hurry the hell up and get dinner done for promptly. Alright, there we go. Try and keep all my herbs to get my vegetables or seasonings together once they're rinsed. So I don't have to keep going back and re-rinsing them. Ooh, I took some pain medicine. It's got me feeling good, but I know it's gonna have my ass crash in just a little bit. All right, let me season up our shrimp really, really fast. And I'm gonna just put a little cayenne, a little adobo, a little salt, a little pepper. All right. What up? Who drinking? Anybody shooting other than myself, or is it just me drinking today? I'm a bit confused. All right, shrimp is going. Our macaroni should be ready. Yep. All right. And we put that right on over in there. Now, stir this together. Now we should be good to go. I'm not going to add another egg. That should bind well enough. So what I am going to do is I toasted a piece of bread. And I'm just chopping it down. And I'm going to use that as my breadcrumbs or binder for my macaroni. And I'm very finely or coarsely chopping it, however you want to say. We're going to add a little bit more cheese to the inside. So, now we're going to stir that around and then we'll add our topping. Alright. Now, I am going to put my toast that I created my breadcrumbs from. I'm just kind of sprinkle them along the top. Then I'm going to go ahead back through and add, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to. We're going to add our cheese. Okay. So just sprinkle your cheese around. I really don't care how you guys sprinkle it. It don't need to be heavy. If you like a lot of cheese, put a lot of cheese. I don't need a lot of cheese on mine. I don't need a whole lot of cheese. I'm just doing to cover. All right, cool. And then I'm gonna come back on the top, hey Mr. Michael, and do some of our bacon and our shrimp. All right. All right, we're almost done. We can get this in the oven and then take our shot and end the show. And again, I'll take pictures of everything for you guys. As I always do, I post them up on the page so you have them. I don't think that's enough shrimp. I think we're gonna have to add some. Yeah, we're gonna have to add some more. Hold on, let me get it More pieces. I was using the fork because it's hot. Straight out the skillet. So. All right. Pat that on down in there. And I am good to go. We'll go ahead and take our chicken out and let me pour up my shot and we can go ahead and get up out of here. All right. Let this down a little bit more. Sorry, y'all. I'm a freak for cleaning up. Here we go. All right. And we're going to read our holiday sauce. All right. So I'm going to pour my shot in my cup. Just because I don't want to dirty up another one, okay? All right. I will take pictures of this. I will see you guys next week, Tuesday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I haven't decided what we're cooking next week, but as soon as I know, you guys will know too. I love you and salud. I need to go out by making this shot or toast to Alex Betchan, Timothy, aka Cheerio, King, aka Michael, aka King Michael, and Damian Lamar Daniels. To each and every one of you kings, I miss you. I love you. Life is not life without you. You guys made me who I am, and I appreciate you for always being there and always being a part of my life, my family's life, and my children's lives. So, this is until we meet again. Y'all sleep in peace, rest in heaven, enjoy, save a spot for me, and I'll be seeing you. Salud, salud, salud. Ooh, I think I'm gonna have another. All right, you guys. So it is time for me to get up out of here. I will holler at you guys next week. Same time, same station, different outfit. Hopefully without the boot on my foot. See you guys then. Love. Love.